Hey guys, Wervin's here bringing you a brand new Let's Play, Final Fantasy Legend 2. We did Final Fantasy 1 Legend a long time ago, now we get to play 2. Magi, the symbol of great power, the legacy of the ancient gods who made this world. Many fought for the mighty power, some won and some failed. Now, another legend of bravery is about to begin. Now, you get to pick your class here. You can be a human. Females get more of an agility. Human males get more of a strength. Mutant male get more of a mana boost. Mutant females get more of a speed boost. Robots and monsters. I will not be working with monsters because again I do not understand monsters, so we're going to stick with it. So I want to be a robot. And we're going to name you Wyvern. Wyvern. What, Daddy? What do you want? Dad? What is it? I have to leave now. Will you keep? Hey, Wyvern! Wake up! But Daddy, I'm sleepy. Listen, do not lose this. Got it? And when you see its symbol, that means a magi. So we got the prison magi. Dad, where are you leaving again? Are you leaving again? Yep. Take care of Mom. Okay. Come home early. Yeah. Be good, Wyvern. And out the window. Why? I don't know why. Why does he always go out the window? Through the windows. What is this? Many years later. So, years later, Wyvern has grown up. So, Mom, we need to talk. Apparently, Dad left years ago and he's not paying child support. Mom, what? Tell me, Wyvern. I want to go look for Dad. Oh. I knew you would say so someday. You're adventurous like your father. But I'm worried about you, Mom. You'll be alone. Don't worry about me, Wyvern. I'll be okay. I got a shotgun in the basement. Go on ahead. Yeah. Tell Daddy that I'm doing alright. I will. Take care. Mom, I go to school and tell Mr. S that you're leaving. Okay. Mom, I'll be back with Dad. Yeah, you gotta be careful. Don't make promises you can't keep. So you're leaving. Then, I have to tell you this. The ancient gods made this world. Yes, I know. Their legacy is left all over this world in form of magi. What you have received from your father is one piece of it. 77 other of those magi make a statue of a goddess, Isis. Each magi has its own power. Some are using the power of magi and trying to become new gods. Why did my father have such a thing? Preventing magi from being abused for wrong purposes. Like a hero? Well, yes, kind of. If you wish to find your father, search for magi. I will. Your magi is called the prism. It tells you the number of magi in the same area. It will help you. Thank you very much, sir. I will study more about magi also. Oh shit! Freaking stole my lunch money again. Leave me alone! Leverin Wyvern? Take me with you. Me too, Wyvern. What should I do, sir? It's good to have reliable partners. Take 3 with you. Okay, so we're gonna have a human male, and this is gonna be Kills from Killer's D. I don't know if he still uses his YouTube channel, but I'm gonna use him anyway since I know him. We're gonna have a mutant male, and this one will be Chaos Mage. As you guys know, I do a lot of YouTubing with him. And lastly, we're gonna have a female mutant, and this will be Dancing. You should go to a town beyond the Cave of North first. Thank you. Goodbye, sir. Alright. So we're not even going to talk to everybody, we're just going to fucking leave. Screw everybody. Wait up. I better come with you. Alright. Go through the Cave of North to a town. No shit, Mr. S. Alright, so probably for the first couple episodes, I'm just going to run away from battles. Because I already did all my level grinding on a separate save. Oh, can't run. Well, shit. Just going to speed this up then. So, yeah. There. So let's go. Thank you. Alright. Does Mr. S have cure? He does. Alright. I'm going to try to run away from battles because I already did all my level grinding for the first area in a separate save. Now if you guys... Oh, cure. Bronze shield. We're going to go ahead and equip that. Now I'm going to explain how each character works on their own after we leave this cave and get to town. I ain't dealing with enemies at the moment unless I have to. Alright, we're going to speed this up. There we go. Okay. I'm calling bullshit on that. Quit your shit. Alright. Okay. Can't run. Oh shit. There. Alright, let's continue going. Ooh, more items. A bow and a hammer. I'm gonna go ahead and equip a bow to me. Our good old robot Wyvern. And we'll continue on. Alright, so we got a boss here. I'm going to go ahead and use Cure. There we go. Give me that magi. Never, prick. Alright, so it's a baby worm. That's pretty cool. So yeah. I forgot to explain that males start with male mutants start with an ice spell, females with a fire spell. So yeah. Wyvern, I must stay and guard our town. Good luck. Thank you. I will come back with my father. Goodbye, Mr. S. And Mr. S left. Alright. Oh boy. Can I run? Yes, I can. Sweet. Alright. Dad? Okay, so before we go and see who the hell that is, let's explain our classes. Basically, robots are robots. Easy to explain. Humans are humans. Humans are not really good at magic and can't use them naturally, but by buying spellbooks, you can. Mutants are basically your spellcasters. Mutants can have up to 4 abilities. And robots can have up to 4 equip slots. So yeah, that's nice. Is that our dad there? Dad? Oops, mistake. Who are you? By the way, magi might be left in the relics of ancient gods. Do you happen to know where it is? No. Okay, that was weird. So to explain each class, how they mechanic. Robots, they do not have quote-unquote appendages. So basically, there is no limit to a certain item you can use. You could use all helmets, all armors, all anything. So yeah, and I'm going to show you something really important. Okay, so as you can see, when you equip an object, a weapon or armor that has a count, not an item, it's cut in half. There's a reason why for this. And notice when I take something off and put it back on, you get a boost of a certain stat. Robots don't gain quote-unquote stats, but instead get upgrades to their stats depending on the items you wear. Okay. Now, if you go to an inn, the inn costs 1 gold for every HP you've lost. Now, there's a good trick to this. If you get a cure spell or cure item, you can cure all your HP and then heal up all of your magi abilities for free. Now, the reason why the robot has his abilities cut in half is because he can reuse all of his items over and over again as long as you heal them. Now, robots gain defense not like other stats. I'm going to show you. I'm going to get a bronze helmet and a bronze glove. If you equip a robot with a bronze helmet, you gain 2 defense. Take it off, lose 2 defense. You put the bronze glove on, gains 2 defense. It does not matter what type of what part of the equipment you give your robot, but instead what material, metal, or alloy it's made out of. So no matter if it's the bronze helmet, bronze shield, or whatever, it's always bronze is always going to give you +2 in defense, and it raises the more precious the metal, alloy, or material is. So you're better off just buying all the cheapest part of it, like the gloves or the helmets, and get the same amount than usual. Now, other characters gain stats based on items they use. So yeah, basically, if I was using Killer's D right here and he got the last hit with the longsword, he would have a chance of gaining a boost in strength. But let's say instead he got the last hit with a bow, you'll get a boost in agility. That's for all classes. Now, how you raise HP is just surviving a battle, but to raise defense, you really gotta spam shields. Now, it's the same thing with mutants. The only difference is that you have to worry about their abilities. Believe it or not, in this game, it's okay to hold mutants because they're easier to manage, because you can actually choose which ability leaves. So let's say we have Blizzard. So let's say our character here, Mage, had Blizzard, Cure, Poison, Cure. If Cure is at the bottom, he will lose Cure for another ability, which isn't too bad because you only need one Cure this part of the game. So the last spell in order, no matter where it is, it could be Blizzard, Skip 3, Cure, whatever the last spell on your ability list is, that's the spell that's being replaced. So that's pretty sweet. Basically, shields increase defense, bows and martial arts and rapiers will increase your agility, and swords will increase your strength. There are such things as spell books that increase your mana, but that's for another time. And I won't be really using mana for Killer's D. He's going to go pure Berserker or pure Warrior. He ain't going to have no magic. Only for a little variety. Now, robots, as you can see, are immune to paralysis and poison. They will always start with this. No matter how many times you restart, they will always be immune to paralyze and poison. However, as you can see, they get no mana. And you cannot increase a robot's mana. So they are very, very susceptible to magic and cannot learn magic. But besides the regular basics there, just besides the change of the basics from Final Fantasy Legend 1, now let's go over some of the rules that everyone usually knows. You get an item. If it has a usage, that means you can use it that many times before it's no longer good. Martial arts. When you use a martial art, the less uses it has, the more powerful it gets. So punch has 90, it'll do no damage. But if there was like only one punch left, it would do a shit ton of damage. So basically, if you remember the Let's Play of Final Fantasy Legend 1, and remember the new mechanic changes from Final Fantasy Legend 2, with robots, the stat changes basically from like Final Fantasy 2, because that's really what it is. It's just an older version of Final Fantasy 2. I mean, because no matter whatever you use last, that's what you get a chance to get a stat in. And the fact that you can control the abilities you lose as immune by having the one you don't want at the bottom of your list. Now, it doesn't have to be at the bottom of all your lists, it just has to be the last spell in your inventory. Okay? So, yeah. We already healed up. I'm going to be doing a lot of running away from battles, like I said, because I can. Now, we're going to continue on. Run away from the Jaguars. Okay. Oh. By the way, there are guns in this game, but robots are the only ones that can hold them. Basically, they're like lasers for the robots. Alright. Who are you? I'll heal you. Okay, all done. Do you know anything about the Magi? What will you do with them? Be a god? No way. Wyvern's father is going after Magi. We're looking for him. That man with a hat on? Do you know where did he go? He dropped in, asked me about Magi and left. Oh, okay. Thanks. Wait. People say that there are Magi in the relics of the ancient gods. It's 4 to the east and 3 to the south, from the big rock in the southern forest. 3 east, 4 south. Got it. Alright. There we go. Actually, I think we're going to stop the video here in front of the goddess. And let me go ahead and crack my knuckles for a minute. And I think that'll be it for this episode. For now, this is the Wyvern signing off. Later, guys.